Hi, I'm Dan Polimino with KW Big Island, and today we're talking about the buyer agency agreement. Well, what's important about this, Dan? Well, when I first came to the island, I noticed there were a lot of agents on the island that operated without a buyer's agency agreement. It was as if they just put their complete faith and trust in the buyer that they would ultimately use them. They would spend time with them, go out week after week or time over and over again, and they would go show them places without any guarantee or commitment from the buyer that they would actually use them. And then much to their surprise, that buyer had no loyalty and that buyer actually used somebody else. And so I started asking the agents, like, why not a buyer's agency agreement? In my teams back on the mainland, we did buyer agency agreements for everybody. I wanted to make a commitment to the buyer, and in turn, I wanted the buyer to make a commitment to me and make sure I was going to get paid. So I came up with a process on our team that made it a little bit easier, and I'll pass this process along to you. And it goes like this. Every person we meet gets one consultation and one out showing with us out and about. That's it, 2 times. So we'll do a great consultation either over the phone or in person, and then we'll take them out and we'll show them property 1 time. And at the end of that day, we turn to them and say, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, I think I can honestly say that we feel comfortable working with you. Would you like to work with us now going forward? And if they say yes, then I say, great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to memorialize that in the form of a buyer's agency agreement, and I'm going to send it over to you today for your review and signature. And then I do just that. And then they either sign it or they don't. If they do sign it, well, great, we've solidified the relationship. But if they don't, I let them go and I don't contact them again. I let them go use whoever they want for the real estate transaction because I have no guarantee that they're ultimately going to use me and I'm going to get paid. So that's just our system and process. You might want to adopt it and try it for yourself. It's worked very well for us. Most of the time when we turn to them in the car on that first meeting where we went out to look at properties and say, would you like to work with us? Almost always, 99% of the time they say they would. And then they sign the buyer's agency agreement. So hope that helps. And again, if you're looking for any tips at growing your business, contact us here at KW Big Island. You don't have to be with us. We just want to be at your service.